You know, this used to be a bell tower in the Middle Ages. Wonder what happened to the bells.
That's a dumb question. Can I kick him? Anyway, so yeah, I have spent quite a bit amount of time playing Dying Light 2. I finished the game out and got into Game Plus mode so we could have an honest, like a really good look at the patch in terms of like nighttime gameplay and how that affects the overall experience of the game, especially when you're through the lens of story missions. It has been a lot of fun. The nighttime is very well done. Good job, Techland. Unfortunately, there's dark zones, like missions related to dark zones is probably not a good idea. If you're playing this game without like doing the duplication glitch and you're just collecting resources and playing the game the way it was intended, you're not going to want to do nighttime missions, story-based nighttime missions centered around dark zones because there's a good chance they will be infested with volatiles. Now I know originally the game was meant to be like you braved going out at night to get to these dark zones to look for important stuff, and you did that because all the nasties were out on the streets and they were roaming. They were out roaming at night, right? So that kind of made the dark zones relatively safe if you were smart. And that made it alluring to go do that. It's not like that anymore. Dark zones are crap. Don't waste your resources trying to find resources, right? I heard you can throw weapons in this game now, and you can do like some fancy thing with the giant canvas posters now, like you could in the original game. Kudos. I don't know about any of that stuff. I'm assuming the community event's super fun. I don't do community events. I was just here for the Dying Light 2 experience, right? Uh, Spending enough time fighting stuff with the weapons in this game just reminds me how clunky the combat is, and I didn't realize that until after I went off and I played better melee based games. The parkour combat is what gives it an extra touch, right? Gives it its own flavor. Unfortunately, the nitty gritty combat in this game really leaves a lot to be desired, and it's still the case now. Uh, I noticed like what is it? Let's go to yeah. In this game, you're still getting like if you're in Game Plus mode, when you get rewards, you're still getting like level 1, level 2, level 3 rewards, making it nonsense. It's like nonsense that you're still getting like level 1 rewards, level 2, level 3. It's absolute nonsense. You still cannot do much with your weapons. The ones you enjoy using, don't get comfortable with them unless you have the Kirk charm and you're level 9. Don't get used to that weapon because you're going to outgrow it or it's going to get trashed. So, yeah, it's just it's just okay. This game has always been just under meh, and that's a shame because the world is fabulous. The parkour system is fabulous. The nighttime experience is now fabulous. It's just everything else that leaves a lot to be desired. How unfortunate. But yes, spending as much time in this game as I have in the last two days, I can honestly say that this just makes me want to go back to Dead Island 2. It's more fun. It's more lighthearted, it's more fun. Like you you encounter people in that game, sure, but they don't walk around like they got a corn cob stuck up their ass with an attitude a mile long. It's just nonsense. I spent most I think I got a thumb cramp all the all the dialogue skipping that I did in this game to get to this point. I'm pretty sure I'm getting like arthritis in my thumb from having to spam the skip button so much. But anyway, that is what I'm going to do. Nighttime, mwah, exquisite. Everything else still just meh, or maybe now under meh with this game. I have I have some things I need to do over in Hele. We're doing an all white weapon run, no meat bait run with my precious boy Bruno, and I'm kind of looking forward to getting back that. Anyway, you all have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, and I will catch you on the flip side.